Hello, I'm back again to do the tarot reading for what is the date today? The week of August 4th. I'm only going to be able to do these once a week. So here we go. I hope you enjoy your reading. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy it and would like to have more. So first we got the Seven of Pentacles. A woman stands and takes a moment to assess her healthy crop before harvesting. She looks ahead to the future, and the Seven of Pentacles shows that hard work and patience will be rewarded in working methodically towards accomplishment and will bring success. You should receive good news concerning your financial position at this time. In all forms, is financial applications or sale negotiations are well expected. It is important to still plan for the future. Once the harvest is collected, it must be replenished for the next time. And then we got the Three of Swords. Three Swords is a stormy emotions can lead to quarrels. Should it escalate, it could lead to separation. There may be upheaval in the family situation, but hope for the future is shown in this card, represented by the clearing skies above. The image. Okay. Then we got the Page of Wands. Active, energetic, cheerful, optimistic, fearless, action-oriented, full of ideas, but often lacks thinking it through. Tendency to drive into things. And good news coming is usually swift, maybe work-related, can be class letter, telephone, or word of mouth. Ace of Swords. When the Ace of Swords shows us, it signifies victory and triumph over difficulties. In order to do so, you will need great reserve of inner strength and clarity of thought. So your success is well deserved. The Ace of Swords represents a great force of strength and inner power, showing you have the ability to overcome setbacks and adversity. This card is a card of victor and triumph through one's own actions. And here's the Four of Cups. A mood of nonchalance surrounds this Four of Cups of air indifferences. It can represent the feeling of boredom or inward discontent, even though nothing appears to be actually wrong. You need to be watchful that, due to this mood, you don't inadvertently miss an invitation or opportunities. That kind you will kick yourself after. Then you get the Knight Pentacles. Never cut corners. To do the methodical approach. He may not be exciting as the other knights, but he can be relied upon to always bring results in the end. He would be steady and trustworthy, Mr. Reliable. It means that something one has been waiting for finally coming through. This can relate to any area of your life. Then we have Don't mind the shelving in the background. I'm actually doing construction in my house. Then we have the Queen of Swords, an independent woman who takes a no-nonsense approach. Her forthright manner can make her seem an ability to put emotions aside to concentrate on logic and facts. Traditionally, the Queen of Swords represents a woman on her own who had known suffering and loss. The personality traits are the best indications. Inner strength is probably a good description here, as this may have been gained through the experiences of personal suffering. She is very supportive so long as she's on your side and believes you're right. She is a source of strength and will defend you boldly. This queen isn't afraid to speak her mind, which can be unnerving for those not ready to hear it. She is extremely well organized and efficient, an excellent champion for just causes or organizations that require certain toughness to support them. She is a woman that holds her own, a fast thinker, and her antithetical mind finds her happy anywhere that challenges her keen mind or wit. The queen can be a person of sharp words, but can also be the people's champion. In the negative, she may be crucial, intolerant, and have the ability to cut people to shreds with her words. Then we get the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, all the aces represent new beginnings, but wands are also indicators. It represents the beginning of action and being taken, action, being creative, and enterprise, the birth of a new idea and inspiration, and can also represent the seed of new life, a new job, or a start of a new business venture. This card is extremely good for anyone involved in creative endeavors due to the elements of it represents. This card indicates high degree of energy and action, so it holds a force of strength, enthusiasm, and excitement. All the ingredients required at the outset to make a venture successful. It can also represent an entirely new way of life. If accompanied by the Empress, it always brings in news of pregnancy or birth. Nine of Wands. When the Nine of Wands presents itself, it tends to show that you feel all your energy is spent. The road has been long and you just feel like giving up. Although you feel like giving up, the Nine of Cups is telling you that you are, it's supposed to be the Nine of Wands is telling you that you are closer than you think. And you do have the inner strength to make it. This is the time to stop. Now is the time for the final push. Perseverance is a key, with courage and determination. Temperance. Represent moderation, having patience, ability to compromise to find satisfactory solutions, diplomacy, and cooperation, and balance emotions. It is a card of successfully integrating opposite forces with harmony and compatibility. It's just the perfect union. It also can represent a receptive environment for reconciliation to take place. This card often brings healing. If a new relationship is indicated and the Ace of Wands presents itself, rest assured it will be quite a passionate relationship. As with any reading, remember how the card energies will be expressed and can be identified from the other cards around it. And then we got the Hierophant. One hand is raised to the heavens, the other face down to the earth, representing spirit and matter. With the Hierophant as a bridge between the two, as the Emperor connects to the material and worldly matters, the Hierophant represents spiritual aspects. The Hierophant may indicate a help from a wise, trusted person in high regard. It's just conformity and conventional set ways of working and thinking. Where it is difficult to implement change, it can be represent of following traditional values and moral ethics, or a need to find a deeper meaning of life in the exploration of the spiritual matters. The Hangman. It's commonplace for people to voluntarily place themselves in difficult situations, fasting or undergoing some form of physical deprivation in order to achieve deeper spiritual awareness and enlightenment. This offers the opportunity to look at the matters from a different perspective, which will bring a possible solution through better understanding. This card indicates self-sacrifice. Sometimes we need to let go of something in the short term to gain something considered far more beneficial in the long term. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. Can indicate being focused upon goals and financial matters at this time and being prepared to work hard to attain them. However, having worked hard to achieve some form of financial stability, there may be a fear of loss. It can lead to feeling a need to hold on to everything a bit too tightly. There's nothing wrong with working hard for one's money. Being careful with one's resources so long as it doesn't become a lifestyle. This card frequently appears when there's an element of being overly cautious or holding back emotionally, and may indicate that you need to let go a little in order to move the situation forward and taking a calculated rest. Empress. She is encircled by the signs of the zodiac, which together the symbols of the female show her ability to manifest life through the birthing process. The combination of earthly and heavenly symbols represents the integration of spiritual and earthly matters. Realizing full potential is the two, therefore creating the third energy. The Empress represents growth, prosperity, and fertility. She brings happy conclusions to matters and promises good rewards for the work efforts. The Empress brings situations to fruition. This is a card of nurturing in all its forms, turning to potentially fulfilled. The Empress can represent pregnancy, birth, or motherhood. Should the solid relations, and happy relations in marriage. Then we got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands sets out with confidence. He tends to bring swift movements, energetic, adventurous, full of ambitions, ideas, warm, exciting, but apt to be a little hasty. The Knight of Wands always shows when someone is about to move residence, may also mean a long journey is being taken. Five of Cups. It shows that you are experiencing feelings of disappointment. Others may have let you down, or you may feel some way betrayed. Perhaps a lover or a trusted friend was not all hope them to be. For this reason, this card can sometimes indicate loss of relationship and natural process of grieving emotions that accompany that event. Due to the emotional feelings that surround you, your logical mind is presently clouded, so be aware of this stage. The realities of the situation cannot be fully understood, not appreciated while the emotional process is being experienced. In this card, there are three spilled cups, but two still remain standing, indicating that there will be still a positive factor at work which you have not seen, as your focus is currently held on what you feel you lost. Nine of Pentacles indicates financial success and material security, usually through one's own effort. Although a woman in this card is shown alone, the card symbolizes financial independence, not loneliness. Finances should improve significantly to allow some comfort in life and a pleasant and comfortable lifestyle with other indications. This could represent inheritance. If you've been bearing away, working hard, carefully moving in the right direction of your goals, now is the time. Now, this card brings rewards of your efforts. The six represents harmony and balance. This card signifies that your efforts and achievements will be recognized by others. This type of success is well deserved, and you have every right to feel pleased with your efforts. The sixth one is bearer of great news. The Four of Swords shows rest, recovery, and recharging batteries after a period of struggle, stress, or strain. You may feel slightly detached from outside events, experiencing a need to retreat inside yourself for comfort. Or you may just feel to worry to participate for the moment. A period of rejuvenation is needed. Time to regroup one's resources before continuing forward again. Take some time to replenish and heal. King of Swords. He is a rational man with analytical thinking who prefers logic to emotions and likes clear set rules. Emotionally, he can appear misleading. He tends not to make great show of public emotion. As a partner, he is strong and loyal to his loved ones and takes his responsibilities seriously. In higher positions, these men are usually extremely analytical with a sharp mind and have the ability to think quickly and responsibility. In his presence, you get just the feeling that you are being evaluated, and he would tend not to discuss his personal life, sticking to the purpose of the meeting. The king is careful where he places his trust, but makes an excellent friend who gives good advice when asked. In the negative, he seems cold and impersonal and lacks sensitivity to other feelings. In the extreme, cruel and bullying with the ability to completely switch off his emotions or overall energies. The overall energy is the Lovers. Oh, I forgot Death. We got Death. That means transformation and of life situations. Beautiful. The lovers is the overall energies. The lovers. Where is my deck of cards? Oh, here. The lovers from the heavens, they are touched by a golden era of love that surrounds them. Here we have the harmony of the combined polarities, male and female, the perfect union expressed through love. Yet, with the regard of choice, the area of love, relationships is perhaps one of the biggest arenas in which we experience personal growth and challenges. As we seek to harmonize self with another, as such, our relationship presents choices all the way through. So, with that being said, I'm going to actually show you my cards. Okay, can we see? What I got, I don't know, can't even see. Sorry guys, I'm really trying here. Well, we got Seven of Pentacles. Is your good financial and checking out your crops, your deeds or whatever, and coming up with more, assessing them. Then we got the Three of Swords. You know what? I'm just going to go like this. That's too hard. We got the Seven of Pentacles. Assessing your crops, it's your future, whatever, and getting ready to harvest and getting ready for your next one. Three of Swords. Quarrels, healing from heartache. Then we got the Page of Wands, which good news is going to be coming in. So assess your relationship and the heartache. Good news is coming in from setbacks. Sorry. Good news is coming in and you're going to triumph over it. Then you're going to have something good, great coming into your life. Invitation or something that you don't want to miss that's going to bring big changes in your life with something you've been waiting for with the Knight of Pentacles. You've been waiting and dreaming for this and working towards it. That's Mr. Reliable, always coming, but slowly but surely it's coming. For the Queen of Wands that's been hurt. This is how I get this. Sorry. I'm going to try to put these back. And then we got the Knight of Wands, beginnings of a passionate new beginning. With feeling you don't have no more energy to push on. Push on. You're almost there. Keep on rocking. Temperance. Where everything is mixing back and forth with God. Moving forces. Changing everything to work in the way. You might have to look at things at a different perspective and hold back, say self-sacrifice for the bigger picture. hold back to get the Empress. Future, for future, I can't even say it. Future, for the future. You might have to hold something back for greater things for the future. Then, second, we got the Knight of Wands. Confident, moving in. Someone could be moving. Can have ambitious ideas or whatever, but don't. But apt to be a little hasty. Someone could be moving in with someone or something, and moving out. Looks like moving out because we actually have the Five of Cups. Emotional distress. There was 3 of Cups there. One's gone. Leaves 2. Which I'm saying through 3 parties. I show a 3 party there. Going to 2. Him moving in. 2. It doesn't mean it have to be sexual, but I see things coming together for a couple. Then you have the Nine of Pentacles. Financial success. And material security through one's efforts. It shows that you're going to have comfort in life and pleasant and comfortable lifestyle. You've been being away, working hard, and moving in the right direction. This shows, and then you have great news coming in. The bearer of great news about this. Then we have the Four of Swords, where you need rest and recovery and recharging your batteries for a period of a struggle. So there is going to be a little bit of struggle, but you're going to come out on this on top. Just have the inner strength, have the patience, stick to it, fight through it, fight through it, fight through it. It's going to be beautiful. And regroup your resources. Then we have the King of Swords. And we have the Queen of Swords. So this is a couple. And you know the overall energies is lovers. This is the lovers coming together and making things right. The lovers coming in. He is looking at her and coming in towards her and doing the changes. Because then we got death, transformation, changes, life changes for the lovers. And I believe this is a divine union that God is bringing together with the Hierophant here and Temperance. So it's going to be an up and down week, it sounds like, but great things are on their way. I believe the King of Swords is moving towards his queen and ready to move in. Great news coming. I hope you enjoy this reading. Make comments. Let me know if anything has happened for you. If you want a personal reading, please contact me and I will get back to you. Thank you for watching. Thanks.